Hey, don't work like that, brother. Don't work like that.
Yeah, you don't get one.
How bad is it? How bad is it?
Yeah, that works. Okay,
Not
come on,
looking
Rick.
good, bro.
Listen,
I'll
Rick,
be
we
real.
gotta catch a W sometime
It's not
soon,
looking
right?
good.
Cooked. It's cooked, isn't it?
Yeah.
on,
Listen,
Your name is Bobby,
listen,
right?
I was.
Yes, sir.
You're looking at 270 months and a 15K fine.
Why do
Not
I
that
have to be
bad.
the guy to give everyone the fucking
No,
W?
it's not
Fuck
bad,
that.
actually. I was expecting more.
You're looking at principal aggravated
You guys can
assault
get
and
that from
battery,
Ross and
criminal
Dan
possession of
and
a
all the
firearm,
MC
and 5 times
gangs.
hostage
Get it
taken.
from those guys.
5 times, brother. What the fuck? Who are you taking hostage 5 times?
We only got 2 EMS and 1 police, not 5.
Really? Only 2
Who's the
EMS?
guy that sounds just like Short
Yeah.
Bus? Who is that?
Let me see. Let me
That's
see.
Big Back Billy.
That is Big Back Billy.
Is that his brother or something?
You only kidnapped
Yep.
3 people.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, 3 people.
Why are they giving 5? Let me ask them.
Yeah, they're tripping, man. They're tripping, man.
It's adding now, huh?
Yeah, they're adding, bro. They're adding.
adding charges.
Hello,
No,
sir.
they're not. They're doubling down. Yeah, this is good. I'm going for the badge.
And I haven't finished reading it yet. But why is it times? I can't even. It doesn't say how many who got taken hostage. Why is it times 5 quickly? I was just wondering. Who was the 5?
So it all started at
for 4.5 hours.
10:42. If you read the keynotes at the top,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to the bell.
one officer and a civilian were taken hostage at 10:42, and then inside MRPD, he took 2 EMTs and an officer hostage.
But my client was seen at 10:42. It doesn't say who.
Why are these guys still cooked?
All of
Yeah,
them.
it's all the reports are being written in.
Yeah. It's
but
gonna take
they
a
don't
minute.
identify him. I'm still trying to get it all together.
Yeah, that's nice, right?
I'm happy to work with you. I'm just putting in the charges that he should be charged with, and then we can talk about it from there.
Yeah, no problem, sir.
Yeah.
He then later arrested me.
Alright, apparently you took someone hostage inside 1042 as well.
That
2
wasn't
people.
me, though. That wasn't me.
You
That
weren't
wasn't
there?
Me. No, I wasn't there.
No, I'm not Bobby's guy. I'm Ricky's
You weren't
guy.
there at
I don't
all.
know about Bob.
That's why I asked
Huh?
him. How? I said, do you know if he was there?
Yeah,
He
good.
said, I'm not sure. So you're not gonna get that if you weren't involved.
No, I wasn't the one.
You actually won?
Hey, guys.
Between me and you?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't the roof.
Oh, then it doesn't count. You went inside the
Yeah.
building, right?
Nope. I even changed clothes before I came into this PD building.
Oh, okay. You're whispering, right?
Yeah, of course.
What up, Somerset?
Yes, man, I've been here so many times.
I got
man,
you, my
know.
brother.
Thanks, man.
What up, AJ?
What's up, my boy?
You looking for Bobby's AO?
Yeah, he's right here, right?
No, it's-
No,
that's-
so I was confused. I'm
Oh.
Ricky's guy. He's Bobby's guy.
Oh, do you
Yeah, I
have a
got
drink,
Bobby.
sir? Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
dying.
I'm
Oh,
dying
shit.
as well.
Anyone got a
I'm
drink?
just kind of dealing.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you, sir.
That's right. Well, because he doubled down and then he put it on the main stage. He shouldn't have done that.
Thank you. All right, so here, let's talk to my client as well.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
Come
Come here, Bobby.
You're going to the belt though? Who you gonna go with?
Yeah, how bad is it, bro?
So my client here
I got some Venator.
is
for
looking
you.
at
Ready to
5
go.
times hostage taken, kidnapping. However,
Yeah, pump
Right.
shotgun tech.
he was
Do
not
pump
involved
shotgun
in the
on
initial one.
Stella Montes, so
he was
dog.
not even
Okay.
on the
So
scene
good.
or anything at the
You're
1042.
absolute dog peel, bro. You keep
Uh,
it's
There's
lit.
no like
I love
pictures
fighting
of
with
him. There's no
shotgun.
witnesses. No one even like mentioned him. Only inside Mission Row
That's so
PD is when I believe he took some people hostage.
Okay, I'll take those 2 off. Listen, I woke up mid-scene, so.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, sir.
All
And then
right, so
apart
now it's
from
down to
that-
the 3 that were inside MRPD.
Yeah.
You weren't on scene for the robbery at 1042 at all, Bobby?
What you say, officer?
You weren't on scene for the robbery at all at
This guy's a
1042?
legend, bro.
No, I
Who's
wasn't.
this?
No, are you crazy?
Okay. I'm asking. Listen, I woke up mid-thing. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna
Vance.
take off the accessory to robbery then as well.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're looking at 2 times ag assault and battery for
No,
the 2
it's not.
officers. 1 criminal possession for the gun
Light
that you had
work,
on you.
brother,
and
light
2 times
work.
hostage taking.
How much is that then?
190 months and $10,800
Oh,
fine.
lawyer, you cooked, man.
I
And
got
we
you,
can get, like,
brother.
we can get some like fine and time off too, right?
Depends
Yeah,
on
I
your
can work
plea.
with you guys.
No, depends on your plea.
Of course,
But
guilty, of
we know. There we go. But make
Alright.
sure when you send it to add me on so I can get paid as well.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, thank you. All right, perfect.
What's your state ID, AJ?
11488.
We're just talking to Otis.
11488.
All All right, I got you added.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Vance. I appreciate it.
Wait,
Yeah,
Barry,
of
so are
course.
you guys supposed to shoot
cook
down
for
people
me.
when they got hostages or no? Is that new? Oh, beautiful. I
What's our
can't
max,
wait.
25.
I'm changing lives today. I'm changing lives.
Riker would have shot you down. Riker's ass is way too fast. She does what she wants.
Do you have any idea why they?
What are you
No,
more concerned
couldn't tell you.
about, Bobby? The time or the fine?
They didn't.
Oh,
Also, by the way,
define,
there was no
define,
dialogue
define.
happening, so I don't know why. I just
For your
I
guilty
went-
plea and
I
your
pulled out a
awesome
gun,
lawyer's
grabbed the
arguments,
hostages
I give you
outside as I was
25%
walking
off,
them
brings it
back
down
to the
8,000
car in the middle of the street.
Yes,
I just
get
got
in,
blamed down
get
for
in.
nothing.
Alright.
Yeah,
Anything else you guys need before I get you sent off, Bobby?
Nah, man. Thank you, Lord, man. Appreciate you,
Hell
man.
yeah, good
I did
shit.
have a gun in my
Big
hand.
thank you to Mr. Vance as well. And
Yes, sir.
apologize, man, for causing him problems, right?
Well, they were
Yeah, I
fucking whispering.
apologize, I
There we go.
apologize.
Thank you, thank you.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. It's all
Yeah,
good.
that's what I'm saying. These guys are cooked.
Have a safe trip.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but like even if I'm
Thank you,
grabbing a
Mr.
hostage,
Vance.
I'm telling
Hell
them I
yeah.
wanna rob this
Appreciate
bank
it.
over here.
Yep.
I mean, all these separate bank robberies crazy. There was also caught that people from the car were trying to get the individuals into their car by force.
Look
with
at L.
shootout, So then officers told them to put the gun away, and they did not comply.
They didn't say that ever.
ATC cam.
That's good to know.
They not once was that said. If that was said, you think I'm gonna sit there and get shot? Also,
Well, I would expect you to have a conversation.
How
with
do you watch
yeah,
it?
and you know me.
them, you know?
Yeah, you know me. I'm definitely gonna be talking, and I didn't hear a single word come from them.
But-
Are you ready for Rick?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, I
All right,
feel
all
it.
right. Ricky, are you ready to chat with your lawyer?
Ricky.
Yeah. AJ, listen, AJ, we're taking badges today.
Oh shit,
All right.
really?
Let him talk to his lawyer.
Yep.
So, let's lock it in here, Ricky. I want to preface this. I put the charges that you should be charged with, and then we'll see how good your lawyer.
Okay.
All right.
good
Don't
to
worry.
know.
So let me
brother.
read these off to you. Let me read this book off to you real fast. Principal possession of breaching explosive devices, class 1.
What
5
the
times
fuck
principal hostage
is that,
taking.
bro?
Principal criminal possession of firearm, class 1. Possession of meth, possession of marijuana, and then aggravated robbery. That is 270 months, $19,200.
Oh my. fucking-
Wait, whoa, wait. How much? What is the fine in time?
God damn.
It is 270 months, $19,200.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
So, do you want a minute alone with him, or you want to jump right into it?
Who, me or Mr. Ricky?
Yeah.
I'll talk to him.
either
I'll
of
talk
you.
to him. Have some private time with him. Thank you, sir.
All right. No problem.
What's going on, big dog, again, man?
Oh, dude, you're never gonna want to represent me again after this because this is gonna be a long one again.
A long one.
Strap in.
All right,
Strap
brother.
in,
I'm in.
AJ.
I'm locked in. Hit me with it. What's
Well-
going on?
This is what happened. So I go to get hostages to rob this bank, right?
Okay.
And I pull up.
Oh shit.
I grab the 2 hostages. 5 cops come running from the other side of the street, and then I just get
Really,
magged
Jay?
with my gun pointed
Can
at
we
2
watch it?
hostages. Literally, the hostages, by the way, are not even near the car yet.
Wait. So you're in 1042, right?
I'm like right outside of 1042. The
Okay,
car is on
okay.
the street. They're standing behind that wall at 1042, and I'm
Okay.
walking up to them, telling them to get in the car.
Okay, that's
Not
fair.
only 6 seconds later, 6 cops come running from across the street and just magged on me.
What?
Literally what happened.
They didn't
I was blown away.
say anything or nothing.
Normally I get some good K treatment, you know, when I got a gun pointed, but I didn't get it. I didn't get that today.
Some good what?
Oh, you know, they're all scared of K, so they just don't mag them like that. In fact, like you said, K walked out of this
Oh.
building.
He did. I watched it live.
And what happened when I try to walk out of this building?
Oh.
Yeah, you see what I'm
okay.
saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, that's
Wait,
called the
but-
K treatment right there.
So you outside 1042. They were hiding behind the walls. They put their hands up. Then cops came and mag dumped you. Is that correct?
That's right. That's correct.
And
then,
these 2 people you had hostage, were they cops or just civilians?
No, they're civilians.
What? And they mag dumped you.
Yep,
We eating
that's
good
right.
tonight. Oh shit, we're making some good money. And then what happened?
Well, and then there was a shootout. They all ran us out of 1042 like idiots. And
Okay. That's your boys on the roof, right, Mr. Bobby?
and then yeah, exactly, short bus. And then they by the way, I never shot a single bullet, so I am GSR negative.
This whole
Or
time.
was the whole time.
Okay, okay.
Just so that's clear.
You do white. I just think, you know, I feel like white, like, you know, if you had white hair, I wouldn't be able to, you know, like, oh, that's this.
And then what happened? Oh yeah, then they said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and triage. Let's triage inside the PD.
Fucking hell.
Absolute brain deads. Anyways, triage inside the PD, and then you saw the rest. That was it.
How did you? So it was a shootout, right? And then you know, the boys on the roof, they came down and they snuck in and held up the cops, or?
Yeah, they snuck in and held up the cops inside.
Oh, so you, okay. And you were down, and then someone helped you up, the EMS. Oh no, I saw you in cuffs actually.
Yeah, you saw me in cuffs.
But I thought they gunned you down though. Did they get you medical?
Wait, say that again?
I saw you in cuffs, but you said you got gunned down. So did they take you to the hospital or?
Yeah, they took me to the hospital after. Yeah.
Wait. So they gunned you down, and then they took you from the hospital from there, or like outside 1042, or after the Metro PD?
Yeah, they gunned. As soon as we left the PD, we got gunned down in the car.
No.
Right there.
No. Initially, you remember you said you tried to take a
initially,
hostage.
no, we never got the hostages in the car. I got gunned down the moment I put my gun to their head.
Yeah, that exactly. So when you got gunned down, what happened to you? They like, you know, they took you to the hospital, or they helped you up, or?
No, there was a shootout. They all ran inside 1042. There was a shootout. I was just laying there, and then
You got no
And
medical
then-
attention, nothing. You were just bleeding out.
yeah, but then there was like a shootout. They're getting shot at.
Okay, fair enough. And then how did you get back up again? Like in handcuffs, because you were walking around.
Inside the PD. They helped me up inside the PD. At the triage point that they set up inside the PD with locked doors.
And there was EMS there, right?
Yeah, there's EMS there. And then that's when those guys came in and held them up.
Okay. So technically, this all just escalated from that one situation that could have been de-escalated, but because of poor policing.
Yep, exactly. By the way, then this guy has the nerve to say to me, "You don't know who I am."
Oh my God, who said that?
He said, "The cop right behind you, that BCSO guy with the he has the brown beard and the blonde hair." He said, "You don't know who I am, buddy."
Oh, that
white
guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
He's the one who shot you down?
Yeah, him and like the other 4 BCSO people.
Fucking BCSO, man. All right, so what do you want to do here?
I want to sue him. 100%. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't even think they could stick these charges to me. Can they?
It depends if they want to be dickheads. They can stick it and send you and just say do it at court, you know. But we can try. I'm gonna try my hardest if we get a nice officer. There's a, you know, really depends.
Let's try our hardest, and then let's also sue him for
You
sure.
want a
100%.
bench trial?
Yeah, please.
All right, we can try and do a bench trial as well. But maybe if we talk to these cops, we can figure something out. But we're like, so what are you looking for? Just walking out free? Some charges drop? Are you willing to take some? Everything dropped.
Yeah, I mean everything dropped, and I want to sue him.
Well, suing can't happen. That will come after. You know what I mean? Like that's for damages and emotional distress.
Do you want to help me with that?
100% I
you
can
be the
help.
guy. You would slam these guys in court.
100% I'll do it.
But if they set me up for, you know, if I mean, I'm obviously gonna do time because listen, I do this every single time and I never get out of it ever. Sometimes I do, but like
yes, the chances of you going to jail today is pretty much like 99%. You know?
Yeah, of course. That's all
But
right.
if you want to sue them for like, you know, shooting you and fucking up your like insides and shit, then that we can do no matter what, even if you get sentenced.
Yeah, no
For
matter what.
negligence, you know, sue the fucking cop that did it. But maybe if we talk to them and I can like try and convince them, like I said, it's like a 1% chance we go free. But let's try. Fuck it.
Okay.
Officer, we ready?
When you're done, she'd like to speak to you as well. I'll wait
my head for
outside.
just like literally 5 seconds.
All right.
What's going on, dude?
Listen. There is a big problem here, big issue here. Now I know, end of the day, you cops are trying to do your job, this, that, and the third, and I think you weren't there for the whole thing. My client here, he tried to pull up next to a 2 civilians.
Can you come back here, actually?
And he was instantly gunned down without any warning, without any sort of, you know, like anything. Nothing was even said to him. He was just gunned down. Now, is that proper procedure that happens here at the LSPD/BCSO?
Listen, man, I wasn't here. I don't really know. What the report says is that your client robbed the cop, left the scene, came back immediately after, tried to take another lady hostage, and then tried to get back in his car with his gun, and then got gunned down. That's what the report said.
So my client, or he's right here actually. So they're claiming now that you robbed a cop beforehand.
So it literally says, I was approached by a gate guard and said people were getting robbed at 1042. The suspect in the brown leather jacket held me up and robbed me to take my radio. He was disappointed my spikes, cuffs, and armor were broken. Him and his partners fled, but came back to 1042 where they were shot down.
But was this woman robbed? And I don't think that was me.
Yeah,
Did she actually lose anything?
Well, my question
robbed
is,
me to
did
take
she...
my radio and threw it.
But did she lose anything?
I don't believe so. You just took her radio and then
hold on.
threw it on the
Before
ground.
you say him, in the day I can go to the clothing store and dress up exactly like him. If whoever robbed her or held her up initially ran away from the scene and she lost eyes on them and then came back, that could have been anyone. I can dress up like him right now. Was he positively ID'd, or whoever robbed her initially, were they positively ID'd at the first scene when she got a radio robbed? That's my question. Because on this report, it doesn't say any positive ID on anyone that apparently robbed her of a radio and this and that. So therefore, the second time this guy, who looks exactly like my client, maybe ran away and then he dressed up like Ricky on purpose to frame him. And then Ricky came here by himself and maybe had some other sort of objectives at the 1042 that had nothing to do with the officer getting robbed.
Exactly. Which I didn't. And it wasn't even there. I just showed up. When I got there is when I got there and got magged up. That's when I got there.
Yeah, so he was first on the scene, not at any robberies of cops or held up any cops. Because at the end of the day, there was no positive ID. So I cannot let you sit here and say it was him. Or charge him with it, or that was the reason that the cops shot him down. And in this statement, it says that he lost eyes, you know?
I mean, did I have anything of this cop stuff on me?
Informing you what the
report says. No, I know. But at the end of the day, you're the arresting officer, you know? So
yeah,
I'm also going to have to try and like defend my client here.
Absolutely.
Unless you want to try bring the actual officer down who got robbed, if she's willing to, you know, just talk.
They're robbing people in the fucking lobby. Let's go fuck them up.
Oh my god. So all I'm reading is that it says the officer statement says the suspect in the brown leather jacket later identified as Ricky Red. And then combined with all of the other statements.
Which is the miss that got robbed, by the way?
Vex fan. It's a victim statement. If you scroll down to victim.
That's a cop?
Yeah.
No, but see, the thing is here, it says she thinks that the guy that robbed her is Ricky Reyes because they're wearing the same outfits. However, she lost eyes on the initial guy that robbed her. So therefore, it could have been Ricky. It could have been anyone. It could have been you dressed as Ricky. It could have been, I don't know, whoever, man. Michael Jackson came up and dressed like Ricky, robbed him and left, you know? And then Ricky, okay, we admit, Ricky did come to 1042 because you guys gunned him down, yes. But the initial robbery, there's no proof or positive ID that it was Ricky. Just because they're wearing the same outfit, I'm going to go dress up like him right now. You guys going to shoot me down? No, of course not. If you lost eyes on someone, then they should be treated as like, you know, from scratch. Unless he was positively ID'd.
What was the time lapse between the person getting robbed and me being there?
I have no idea.
Not even mentioned, exactly. This is a big problem now because now she's gunned him down thinking it's the guy that robbed her. And then this all escalated.
To be clear, he got gunned down because he allegedly attempted to take more hostages outside of 1042.
No. Don't say more, sir. Please don't say more. Say he wanted to take 2 initial hostages. Because he didn't take anyone hostage prior.
2 hostages.
I'm
so look,
sorry.
We can drop the aggravated robbery charge. That's the only charge.
No, I've never seen someone get gunned down for taking a hostage before when they got a gun to their head. You know, this is why I need to talk to the initial officer.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
what was the
And
reason
I
he got gunned
can-
down?
I can understand the unfortunate circumstances.
Unfortunate, my brother, he got shot down like a madman.
I know.
He nearly
He's also
died. It's not
taking
unfortunate.
hostages right outside the police department and waving a gun
Opposite the
around.
road, opposite the road of the PD, not right outside, opposite the road near the 1042.
That's right outside the front door.
Okay, then let me ask you a question, sir. Why did no one get gunned down inside Mission PD when they took hostages inside? Inside, you guys didn't gun them down. So why are they getting gunned down outside?
I don't. You know.
You understand what I'm
didn't
saying?
Make the call.
There's too many holes here, too much poor policing, sir. Now my client is fucked. But you understand what I'm saying? You're saying that because he took 2 hostages for the first time today, he's getting gunned down because it was outside Mission PD. But when the people took hostages inside MRPD, you didn't gun them down until later. So why did my why did my client not get a chance to even fucking do that? He got gunned down instantly because they assumed that someone who dressed exactly like him robbed them previously. This is just fucking... This is so sad to hear, man.
So
It makes me sad.
as far as him getting gunned down outside of 1042, the scene lead statement says, and I quote, "Suspect was not behind the hostage, which were at the red newspaper display outside 1042, or holding them directly at gunpoint, only shouting at them to get in the car."
Okay, but how come my client was not approached? Or, hey, drop the gun down, sir, we're gonna shoot, or some sort of warning. You know, that's a right somewhere.
It does say a warning that they will be open fire on was given if the gun was not put away.
I can
Whether or
promise you
not-
right now that that was never said.
Yeah.
If I heard
You know,
that, do you think? Listen, this is not my first day. All right, so if I would have heard that, I would not have done that. Especially not if I didn't have my entire 5 there. It was literally just me and one person.
Yeah. So look, I mean, I'm happy to work with you.
Of course.
At the end of the day, crimes were committed, regardless of the circumstances. You know, if you feel that you were done wrong by the officers on the original scene, you know, I mean, you can try to take it to court and pad your bank account a little bit, and see how that goes. You know, sue them. But as far as the crimes committed today, you know, I'm the one responsible for ensuring that you are held responsible for those crimes.
Okay, then I want to say this then. If so apparently my client did not have a gun held to them like it says in the statement. So that means he did not take anyone hostage. They shot him for having a gun out, is what they're saying.
Well, he was waving the gun around, giving them orders to get inside of his car.
It says here
with the
that he
gun in
didn't have
his hand.
them pointed at my hostages, or their hostages, not mine. Sorry, I'm not involved.
Yes,
There's too
but
many
he
flaws
he
in this story. First, they're saying they shot him down because he had a gun waving around, but then they shot him because it wasn't pointed at anyone. But then they're saying that he did. And then you're saying that he got gunned down because he didn't have the gun pointed. So which one is it? You know, there has to be some sort of...
Just to make a point, sometimes it's hard to see. In the victims, there's a Vex vein, and he gave a statement that says, identified as Ricky Riz, robbed me to take my radio and threw it.
We've already discussed this.
Person in the brown leather jacket.
Now, like I said, Captain, right?
Yes, Captain.
So
right
the
here.
reason why this would not hold up in court, or I don't think it's right, is because it says that the initial person that robbed this Vex vein, yes, they were wearing a brown jacket, but Mr. Vex or Miss Vex, I don't know, whatever they are, they said they lost eyes and that person fled, but then came back. But if this person lost eyes, anyone can dress up like my suspect here. I mean, my client here, Ricky Riz. I can dress up like him, rob someone, leave, and then he comes out of nowhere and he's confused. But
That's where it would probably have to be argued in court, because it was the same vehicle, the same individuals with the same description. So that's where it would probably.
it doesn't
have to
say
come
here
to a
anything
judgment.
about cars or, you know, suspects or anything. It just says the brown leather jacket was later
It doesn't
identified.
yet, but in the span of 24 hours, it may. But that was what was verbalized to me when I was asking around on scene.
But at the end of the day, I think.
But I do understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
So look, let's work on finding a common ground here, okay?
All right.
The possessions and things we can work around. I mean, he arguably had a huger amount of meth on him.
Okay.
That charge itself is 25 months and $1,200. So I'm happy to drop that charge.
Okay.
The bomb had nothing to do with the scene. It was just unfortunately in his pockets at the time the crime was committed.
Which one?
It seized off of him. The thermite charge.
Oh yeah, the explosives. Yep, that's fair.
Yep. It was never brought up at all. So let's say we drop that charge.
Okay.
We
that's
leave
nice.
the 5 times principal hostage taking the criminal
ahead and drop
possession of
that charge, too.
firearm.
We can drop that down to 3 because the initial 2 is not even identified at 10:42. They shut him down for brandishing, pretty much, is what they said in their statements, and for him shouting and brandishing. Nothing about pointing or ordering or moving. He didn't even move anyone.
Hey, at least one of us was shouting.
True.
So
Let's.
I'm a little hard stuck on the hostage taking charges because we've already dropped the aggravated robbery associated with him.
How about instead of
Pilfering to
dropping,
the officer's
this
pocket.
is just me offering a middle ground. Maybe
Okay.
instead of dropping the hostage charges, you change it to attempted rather than principal.
Okay, yeah, that attempted. We can work with that for now, yeah.
All right, so let's say we change 2 of the hostage taking to attempted. So that gives you 180 months, $12,000 with the current charges.
Okay. Can I just quickly talk to my client and then we can get you a plea ASAP? Make it nice and quick.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
All right, so it dropped from 250 to 180 and then from 16K to like 10K. So we've done a good
That's not
job.
bad. Okay, we're doing a good job.
That's like the best we can probably get right now. Like I said, though, I do think we have a strong case to like sue the initial cops, whoever this Vex guy is or Vax, whatever the fuck he is.
Yeah, I want to wait. Go get those guys over there. Those 2 guys right there behind you. Tell them to come over here. The BCSO.
Excuse me, Mr. BCSOs.
Brain Dead's talking to you guys.
What's up, boss?
Could you just come here quickly? We can have a quick chat just between us.
What's up?
I think my client just wants to talk to you quickly about something.
Sure,
Yeah,
what's
go
up?
ahead. Let's go ahead. Now, you said a couple things back there.
Yeah.
I should really reach through these bars and slap the shit out of you, but you know what? I'll refrain from that right now.
Sure. Go ahead. What?
Now, what did you observe back there take place outside of 1042? What did you observe? Go ahead and run
You
me
got gunned
through your.
down.
Wow, this guy's. Wow.
You asked me. I answered it.
Wow. Bravo, man. Wow, this guy really deserves to be here.
All right.
All right,
I'll
what
be
else-
I'll
what
be
else did
serious.
you
I'll be
observe?
serious. Okay.
By the way,
Me
you
and
get
this guy's
slammed, by the
on the
way.
right.
Don't get it twisted. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Me and this guy to my right? We're processing while the first round of your nonsense was going on, okay? Then we get rolled up on by our corporal, getting screamed at,
What's
saying,
the
"What
first?
the fuck?"
Wait, what's the first round? What are you talking about? Can you elaborate?
There was 911s about someone being held up at 1042.
And is this the same person as me?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's what. Well, one of the victims had said that
Hold
it
on,
was your
don't
car
know.
and
Hold on, don't
That's
know.
what we got
Let's
told.
keep it separate. One said don't know, one said the victim said it. Okay, that's fair.
Well, one of the
but
victims. Yeah, the
next-
victims being our officer, one of our officers.
Well, no, she said a guy in a brown jacket.
Well, and then she was there to confirm that it was them. She literally
How would
said
she
that's them.
confirm though? Did this person also have a mask on?
Real quick, hold on. What do you want to argue here? Do you want to argue litigation on what we were like,
No,
what's
this is-
PC and not PC, or what do you want to know here? Just so we
Well-
can get it straight.
Like,
Okay,
there's
let's
no
get it straight.
animosity
So
here,
if
bro.
you want to
Like,
go
we're
ahead and pull
trying
out a
to
chair,
just-
this is more of a, and you pull out a projector as well. This is more of an educational experience for the 2 of you.
Sure.
I'm just trying to. I want to run you through this series of events that just happened, so that way in the future, maybe you guys can. Well, if you still have your jobs, maybe you guys can act on it in better light. Yeah, you're getting taught by. You're getting taught by Ricky Riz, by the way.
And then if you're just gonna sit here and threaten my jobs, why would I sit here and listen?
No,
if I'm gonna get
we
fired
don't need to
anyways?
threaten
Like,
any jobs on that. It's
Yeah,
right. But what my client is
that's
trying
what
to
I mean.
say.
Can we just like actually like men and just talk, or do you want to sit here and just throw insults and
the
threats?
first thing I
like,
did
what
to
is
you was
that?
try to talk to you like a man. The next thing that came out of your mouth was you got gunned down.
You asked me a question and I answered it. I didn't know how in depth you want to go with the
Real
conversation.
big
Ricky.
guy here. Well, this is what I
Hey,
want. I just
so
want
let's
you to give
calm
me
down.
your
Let's
details.
calm down.
Like,
Wait, one sec.
From his end, like
Hmm.
like this stuff is handled in court, right?
Of course.
But like if you want to have an actual conversation about what happened, like we're happy to. But
So from the
again,
very beginning, Ricky,
threatening jobs and stuff is
from the very
we
beginning,
don't do all
me
that.
and my partner were not involved in the first place. Okay. Then we got pulled by our corporal and said, "Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing? There's there's 911s going out there. Respond to it." No problem. We said, "What's the TLDR?" He goes, "Blank, blank, blank is robbing at blank, blank, blank." No problem. Cool. Then he goes, "Oh, there's the car right there." Then he charges towards you saying, "Hey, put your fucking hands up or I'm going to shoot you." Cool. You were doing your thing. He was doing his thing. Then he goes, "Open fire." We all open fire. Okay. And then that's when everything began. You were on the ground. We were in 1042 taking cover. You were doing your thing on the ground. And
Who
then
made the call to open fire?
it was one of the corporals from BCSO. At the time, I'm not sure who the fuck it was. But we were just processing our own scene. We had no idea what was going on. We heard the call to open fire because he's the one who witnessed everything. So we followed suit. And if we don't follow suit, we are going to get absolutely cooked. It's been said in so many briefings. It's been said in so many meetings. Like,
now you have to listen to your higher ups end of the day. You do. That's not.
Can we at least get the name of the corporal so we know
Is
how
it
to
that
find
guy
this?
there?
that's one thing I can. No, it
All
was
right.
somebody else.
No,
I can 100%
think-
try to get it for you, but you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
have to
think
give me a little bit.
I think
'cause-
the
Was
I think
this
the
guy on
captain
scene?
knows. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
yes,
he
he
was
was
the
on
one.
scene.
He was the
Yeah.
one yelling. He was the one yelling at yelling put your hands up and all that. And then he
This is
was,
not Vex Vane, right? This is someone else.
No, that's a female officer.
Oh, okay.
But hold on, and then when we were upstairs and you got a hostage or whatever the case may be, and you walked up to him saying, "Hey, make the call again so they can shoot me," that's when I said, "Hey, look, make sure you get the right guy before you start molding, because this isn't the right guy." That's when I got a little upset, because when you are doing your whole little thing, like, everyone stops and listens, right? I don't want my boy going down for a call he didn't make. So that's when I said, do you even know who you're talking to? This isn't the right guy.
Well, the fact of the matter is, what I saw there was a terrible, terrible display of police work and handling a hostage situation. That's what I saw.
Again, something we didn't lead. We weren't leading it, sir. Like, we had nothing to do with the first one or the second one. We're just fucking boots, dude. Like, we're
and on
just
top
your
of that,
ground
like
runners.
he had charged, like he said, he ran up to you pretty quick. We still had to react to that, so we were far behind. We didn't know if he saw something, like maybe a gap in the defense that we didn't see. So at the end of the day, like he told us per quote, open fire. So that's what we did.
Well, can we at least get his name real quick?
The
I
captain
can
knows
look
it.
through everything.
I do not know.
I'd like to get it now before we forget.
I can assure you, no one's gonna forget this scene ever. But yeah, I don't know who it was that made the call. All I know is someone higher than us. It was 2 bars instead of 1. And that's what we do. We follow commands. Obviously, if it was something way more egregious, we wouldn't shoot, but it was something that, like, we see every day, right? People holding someone at gunpoint, and, like, that was a fluid situation. If it was more of a standoff like it was the second half, right? No one's going to open fire in that point, right?
Who made the call to triage instead of PD?
Not us. Again, that was not me or him. I was getting armor.
Yeah, the corporal was seen late in this engagement. From my understanding, it's because like your boys were surrounding all of us.
Yeah,
inside,
I was on
around
I was,
MRPD. So
I was on Brown Garage or below Templar Hotel, where you guys were, or well, your boys were, when the triage shit was happening, because I was told that you were scuffed, no one could grab you, and whoever the officer was that was able to grab you, he made that call.
Well, I'm hearing a lot of people made these calls, but like, we're not getting any names of any of these people who made these calls.
Well, there's so many guys there, and we're not familiar too much with all the LSPD guys, right? Unless they're high command or supervisors. That's just
Is
how
there
this
anyone
cookie
in the
crumbles,
report
right?
maybe
Like,
that you recognize?
let me open it up 1 second. And I know it's frustrating that you're not getting the answers you're looking for, but it's not by like me. I just don't know who they are. Especially if they're lower member guys, like, no one knows who the fuck we are either.
Cops involved didn't stick around, bro. They dipped, man. Doesn't look like that guy. Not this. Maybe.
It may have been Corporal Bain. Let me make sure.
Corporal Bain is what it looks like. He had the first statement up here.
Atticus Bain. Okay, okay.
Yeah. And then the LSPD guy, good luck. I have no idea who the fuck it is. Maybe it's in his report. AJ, can you see something that we don't see?
Some LSPD guy, you said?
Yeah, LSPD.
You see probably more than I see.
Yeah, it was Ethan Reacher and Corporal and Atticus Payne, and Atticus is the corporal. So I believe it was Corporal Man who was our scene lead there on that scene.
But I will say for a fact that I was the one that was, like talking back to you while you were doing your fucking shit in front of 1042.
Well, this is what concerns me. Number one, you guys were whispering, by the way, when you were yelling that, quote unquote, yelling that. Second of all, and that, that shit happens. Second of all, though,
yelling what? Which
you guys didn't yell anything about me to put a gun down or you're gonna shoot.
Oh,
that was never those words never came into my head. I could never hear it.
Okay.
The second problem is that apparently you guys are just you don't even know who the corporal is, right? So you just heard the words open fire. What if a civilian on the side of the street just said open fire?
No. Well, no. He walked up to us. We can see his stripes, right? Like, we have multiple corporals. Like, we have multiple people who have stripes. Like, it's not
what
just
you're
some
trying to
random
say is
person
this
walked up to us.
corporal, he does not stand out. You can't identify him when he
that's-
speaks.
Hey, Jay, what are you doing? That is such a weird thing to say.
It's not. That's what you're saying, though. If someone's next to you, you don't know who's talking.
That's my point. Is that anybody could have just said that?
We were at MRPD. There was so many fucking people there, right? So, and we were just done processing. We had our.
And he was
own
the only
scene.
voice talking. Like
over the radio or in front of you? You mean?
No, this was in person. So it's trained that one guy is the talker, right?
Of course.
So he was the one talking. Like, we knew it was coming from him.
We just didn't know his name, I guess. Is that what you mean?
No, we didn't know who the fuck was saying the instructions at the time because we were getting reamed at. Then we were trying to get fed information on the first scene that happened, which was, I guess you came there twice, Ricky. Is that what happened? You were at 1042, you left and came back?
I mean, end of the day, is this guy on duty, this Bane guy? Can we just, obviously you guys just listen to instructions, not really too involved. If he's around, it's easier just
let me see.
No, but it's true though, Chai, it's true. If someone's in front of you, you can't tell who's speaking?
Yeah, he's on duty. I just don't know where he is. I would have to look through
I think
everyone.
he's standing next to the captain. I'll tell him. Do you want me to go get him?
Yeah, we can. You want to talk to him, Ricky, or?
Yeah, the corporal. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Okay, yeah, bring him then, please. Thank you.
But
oh my God! Don't tell me it's that Buzz Lightyear guy over there.
I think you would get further, Ricky, if you just kind of get what you really want to say without like insulting or threatening or whatever you were doing, just for your own like benefit, right?
I don't think you know who Ricky Riz is.
I don't.
And I mean that. I don't mean that in
understand.
an ego way. I mean that in a personality way.
Sure, but I'm saying for your benefit, right? You might get more by just level head speaking than That's all I'm trying to say. But you can do whatever you please.
All right, let's stop.
Oh, the infamous
Let me talk.
Hold on.
Sorry. Yep, go ahead.
No. Just let's keep it respectful, both sides. We don't want to turn a massive argument or anything.
That's why I didn't come here, because I didn't want him getting more upset. I want to talk to him, though. So I want to know what happened on his end, because I know what happened on our end, and I need to figure out what's going on here. Do you want me to explain from my side what I saw? Because I'm hearing that you didn't hear me, but all my other officers heard me. And I'm thinking maybe that could have been it, because I was shouting commands. Put the gun away, open fire. Put the gun away, open fire. But did you not hear me? Or what happened from your side? Like, tell me about it. I want to actually hash this out, see what went on.
Well, a nice guy this guy is, mate.
So this is the way I look at it. Number one, the hostages were nowhere near the car and were nowhere even posing as a situation where they were going to be getting in that car and leaving, right? Which means that the opening fire did not need to take place just yet, if that was in fact the plan. Second of all, another thing that I noticed was, yes, I did not hear you whatsoever say any of those words at all. But again, the hostages weren't even remotely near the car. They were actually still behind the wall. And the car was in the middle of the street.
Yes. So what happened?
On top of that, I think you shot simply because my gun left their foreheads because I had to turn and look at you. Thus making this a very weird and obscure situation.
Yeah, I get that.
because you're kind of just taking that small window as a opportunity to fire on, when that's something that I had to go and look at you guys to make sure I knew what was happening and who was talking to me. You could have been any person on the side of the street running at me saying whatever you were saying, by the way, which I didn't hear you, but I'm just saying you could have been anybody running at me and I would have had no idea who it was. So obviously I had to turn and look to see who it was to begin with.
Okay, let me
I
ask you
guess a
something
better
here.
question would be, why did you open fire? What was the logic behind that? If that makes it easier, you know, so we can.
So he disobeyed. He had a gun out. He was a threat to people around. He disobeyed a lawful order multiple times, which was saying, "We will open fire if you don't put your gun away," and he chose to keep it out. But more so, what I want to ask,
Little powerful gamble with hostages' lives.
right? So here's the thing: is that what we got told afterwards, though, like after by the officer that you robbed initially or had hands up or whatever, the one with the purple hair, she said that you had a gate guard and her initially, right? And then another gate guard walked across the road, which you took in the car. We got there after that. We did not know he was in the car. So if that's what you're saying, that's the piece of information we did not have or know. We thought that you were all together in the vehicle because in our vision is like, if you have a hostage and they told us
I'd let you
the
VDM.
people that were getting
What
robbed
the
in
fuck,
front of
Jay?
you were going to
Yo,
the bank or
where's the
something
link,
like
by the
that.
way? I missed it.
Why would you come back? Why do you need more hostages, right? So that's why we didn't even think that you would even have one currently.
Fuck. Chat, is that Rav guy here who made the video?
Well, that's why I have a hard time understanding how you're seeing this, because
All right, let's watch this
I had
chat in a
two
minute.
hostages
Jake, I
when
mean,
you
Jake.
shot me
I
down
got you.
right in front
But
of
you
you.
weren't close to them though. They were at the red newspaper
you-
display at
gotta-
1042,
you
right?
gotta be
Listen,
lying.
hold on, just what? Let me finish speaking. Then you can speak too, okay? And then you said it yourself, right? The car was not even near it. You pulled up in the crosswalk on the southeast corner of 1042. We pulled up at the far end of the MRPD parking lot, the north side of it, with our guns drawn. When you came back around, the green car came back around the corner. We were given a description of what was happening. That's when you exited the vehicle to return to the two people that had hands up. You had your gun out, and so did we.
What do you mean
That's when it
returned? What do you mean returned?
You sped around the corner when we pulled up, and then it came back around the corner afterwards. That's what we saw when we got there. So we thought you left, right? And then when you came back around,
How did I leave? I got there when I got there.
were you not the initial people robbing 1042 then, or was it somebody else?
No.
So that's what happened. We were responding to a robbery at 1042. So when you're there at gunpoint, and you have people there that you're robbing or that they have their hands up, that's what we came to respond to. And if somebody coincidentally robbed that place, like, what, 3 minutes before we got there, when you got there, that could be what we're dealing with, but that's what we're there for. So when you are there with your gun out in an aggressive situation, threatening people's lives, disobeying lawful orders, continuing to keep your gun out, but not being on cover of the hostages or anything, because that's what it looked like to us, that you ran out the car, you ran towards them, saying, get in. That's what we heard. And that's when we were giving you the orders as well. So instead of obeying the orders, you were trying to push your orders onto the hostages, and ours were saying to put the gun away. That's what the situation turned into. But the thing with this, and this is what I discovered speaking to Riker, is that both sides, we were both trying to speak. If you couldn't hear me, then that might be what it is. But I think it was high octane on both sides because we were trying to talk to you. If you know me as a cop, man, I'm talking first every goddamn time. But we were working with what we got as far as dispatch goes, the information we got when we got on the scene, and seeing you guys there with the guns out as well.
Okay, so you're telling me right now that I have a split one, I don't even know if it was a full second. I have a half a second to react to you saying, put the gun down or we'll open fire.
I'm not saying that. You
said you would deal for 15 months.
I'm just saying that I'm listening to your story as if
two
this
orders.
is what happened,
It's
even
two
though this
orders.
is not what
If
happened.
you disobey after the two orders, then that's what happens.
When you got into the car, Ricky, did you have a conversation with any officer for free passage or like have a?
I never got a chance. That's what I'm saying to you, Riker, is that this guy gave me 0.5 seconds of a situation to react to.
Did you get in the car and leave before affirming for yourself when you had control of the situation?
No, I never left the scene.
No, he was not able to get into the car.
You never got into the car.
Weren't you in day one for 15 months?
I didn't even make it. By the way, I didn't even make it remotely close back to the car.
So
I
what you
made it
saw
back
is
to the
that
car. The hostages were still walking from the front doors of 1042. It's gonna take them. Let me just put this into perspective for you, Record. If they were to walk with their hands up to my vehicle, it would take them 5 full seconds to get all the way to my car door. I was shot down. They had at least 7-8 seconds before they really even needed to shoot, but they shot well before that.
Like, you were so far from them and you couldn't hear me Like you didn't have them as hostage or cover or anything like that. You were
That's-
looking at us the whole
brother,
time. Like
brother,
I'm trying to
brother,
tell you what we
listen,
saw. I'm not disagreeing with
this
you
is,
though.
I
right?
don't think this is what you saw. I think this is what you wanted to see because you want to justify this now because your job's on the line. The problem is that you completely neglected 2 hostages' lives, and I'm almost positive that you shot them. If we're being honest here.
Okay,
You
we're
may have- you
entering
may have-
we're entering the realm where this argument is an argument for court. There's
No,
nothing more
no,
that
I
we
mean,
can do at
100%.
this point.
I mean, that is the case.
Yeah, that is the case, and I agree, and you have that right. And I understand what both sides are saying here, but the crux of it all is that communication didn't happen, and both sides can agree that maybe we got to pump the brakes on this situation so we can affirm that each side is aware of what each side is saying before making any rash decisions on both sides.
I know what happened. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I understand.
I know
that.
what happened.
I understand, but we have to do the proper thing when it comes to like reacting to these situations, and going to court is one way to react. And I definitely think that you should do what you need to do in order to find the justice you're looking for.
Well, and the other problem is too is that these guys said that they heard open fire, but they didn't even know who said it. Neither one of them knew who said open fire. Like neither one of them did. So that could have just been any man on the side of the street saying open fire, and then these guys just hear that and then do that.
Who said open fire?
Could you tell us, Reacher, what happened?
It was you told to open fire.
Well, there was another 2 cops, one with blonde hair, and I believe this gentleman here. They stated that they didn't know who was shouting open fire, but they heard it, so they opened fire.
Well,
verbatim.
what happened was there was 4 of us there, and I told them what to be doing here. So I don't know if they lost it in the sauce or what, but they could have confused me with Reacher. But as you can hear us speak, we don't really sound the same. Actually, Davis, you were one on scene. Did you not know that as me saying open fire?
I heard open fire.
Yeah, from me or from an unknown voice?
I couldn't. I thought it was you. I couldn't tell if it was you or somebody else.
Okay.
Exactly.
I can't. I don't.
And I'm glad you're being honest here. Thank
That's
you for
fair.
that.
At least he's being honest. He did say you
Exactly.
didn't know who said it.
Yeah. I mean, if you didn't know it was me on the radio, we were there at the door before we went across. But whatever his assessment was, that's all right. When you hear it on the radio, though, open fire. I mean, the command is given.
They're gonna listen.
He's a deputy. He obeyed the call. Absolutely, absolutely. Situation here, what I feel like actually happened is if all these other officers said they could hear me and he couldn't, I feel like that's the beginning of the problem here. Commands were given. We are instructed to give lawful
That
commands,
is
and
the
if they're
beginning of the problem.
disobeyed,
Another part of it, though, is that you don't give anybody a time to react to your actual instruction. Also, though, even if I take those 2 hostages in the car, you're endangering 2 people's lives to
if
gun
you had
me
the hostages in
down.
the car, I wouldn't have shot anything, brother. Not at all. We don't do that stuff. Like that does not happen, you know? But what I'm trying to get at, though, is that you say that I gave you half a second, but you're assuming that I give you half a second, but I was issuing just commands for more than that. Like this was at least like
Yeah, but even
15,
then, though,
20 seconds.
but it doesn't matter. I have a gun to a hostage's head, even if they're not in the car yet.
But it wasn't at their head. You told me they were like at least 8-9 feet behind you, and you were looking at us.
When did I say that? I never said
Because
they were 8-9
walking
feet
to
behind
your,
me.
yes,
No, that's not what I said. That's
because they were walking from the entrance.
I said that's where they were. Exactly. I said if they had to walk from the entrance of the doors to my car, it would have taken them 8 full seconds to get to the car. Don't put words in my mouth.
So,
that's not where I was standing.
Just
I
make
might have
it clear,
misunderstood. Is that what you said, though?
Mr. Corporal, did you see him point the gun at the hostage's head at any time? You
He got out of
specifically?
the car and turned towards them, then turned towards us.
Did he point the gun at them? Is what I mean, not his body. Like the gun, was it pointed at them? Well, you don't know.
He pointed a gun at them and said, "Get in." Then he pointed the gun at us.
Okay.
To turn and look at you, correct. If you're gonna use that to your benefit, I mean, you need to completely.
I'm not using it to benefit. I'm trying to answer Laura's questions.
No, that's fair. That's a fair question. I mean, listen, end of the day, there's obviously some miscommunication happening. And yes, court is the easy way out for us and for you, and like everyone just moves on. But end of the day, my client is the one suffering, and it's in your hands. If you can scratch our back, we help. You know, we scratch your back. Nothing like illegal or anything, but you can see it's quite like an unfortunate situation. You had good intentions. He didn't have any intentions to shoot or harm anyone. But as you know, when people take hostages, they have to have that presence and that like, aggression. Otherwise, you guys won't take them serious. Exactly, they have to assert themselves.
I understand that. Yeah.
Things went a bit south. And, some charges are getting added, this and that. I'm sure there's something that you could do, maybe, out of your kindness. Nothing to do with court or any of that bullshit. Just
listen, I
get
don't
this
care. You
sorted
go to
between
court or
us.
not. Like that's neither here nor there to me. But the fact of the matter is that listen, I want to empathize with it. If you couldn't hear me, then that sucks, and I hate that because that ruined an entire situation there that could have been done a lot better. And that's really what I stopped my point at. Like what happened after that, we acted on what we had and what we thought was happening. But if you couldn't hear me, then that's just not great, right? I mean,
but there must be something that you can maybe help us out with.
Really, what it comes down to though is that I understand you're mediating this for Ricky here,
of course.
But like, I hope he can see it from our spot here, where it's like this was messed up from the start. We tried to communicate. We acted in good faith how we could, and that was it. At the end of it, we were just trying to get him and our other officer medical, and yeah, that was our only concern afterwards.
I mean, in there as a police officer, I mean, it's up to you, sir. What do you think?
Well, it's more so what Ricky thinks here, because you said he's the one suffering, right? What are his thoughts right now? What do you want to do? I mean, just take on the situation here. It's unlocked.
So traumatized right now.
Either way, it's just so much communication, right? Is all this is about right now. Is that I want to communicate what happened here and how we saw it. I understand 100%. How he saw it too.
And at the end of the day, like I think if he, like giving the benefit of the doubt, like if he would have heard us talking to him, I think he probably would have stopped and we would have had more.
Yeah, I'm here. Just moved. Okay,
more of a verbal,
so
like an
basically, did you hear what your lawyer just said recently or no?
Yeah, no. Can you say it one more time?
Yeah, say it again.
Kind of forgot, but basically, long story short, what can we do here, right? What could Mr. Corporal here do to make this? You know, obviously we can go court. No one has a problem with that. But at the end of the day, you have to think about it. Without them, there's no you. Without you, there's no them, right? You guys may be on the opposite sides of the spectrums, but at the end of the day, you guys need each other, and we have to live in a nice, peaceful society. So what, like say, what can the corporal do to make this situation a bit more easier for you? Because you're the one who's at the end of the day is going to get arrested, jailed, fine time. So what do you think, you know?
Like, if you couldn't hear me, man, like, I'll take the burden for that. They could hear me, the officers, but if you couldn't, I feel bad for that. That shouldn't have happened. You know, I don't want to ruin your situation like that, but we acted with what we could when you didn't respond to the commands. But, like, I thought, yeah, the people around me could hear me. So either way, if it's stupid from that point on, then, you know, your lawyer says you're the one suffering right now.
And for what it's worth, I mean,
and in fact, AJ's right. I am suffering, and you know, I was on my way to rob a bank. That's why I grabbed those 2 hostages. And if only you could have done your due diligence as a cop and, you know, just gave me a little bit longer to react to the scene, and then we could have communicated and struck a deal. I would have gone down to the bank. I would have robbed it successfully of approximately 80 bands. So maybe if you could just compensate me with 100 bands, a couple of faction pistols, and maybe some legendary PD guns that I just
I
came
would have loved
across.
to pursue your ass from that bank, okay?
Also, I'll take 1 tip too, by the way, on a police gun run. If you can give me all those things, I think we'll be good.
Seems reasonable, to be honest.
The gun run is crazy.
I like how you wrote it down. Though was actually the best part. Okay, listen. So here's what we can maybe do for you.
I'm gonna be real. He's already getting bare minimum charge.
No, I know that. But like, if you couldn't hear me, then that's shitty, right? So,
W cops are actually just trying to talk.
Can I speak to my attorney real quick, if you guys don't mind?
Yeah, and just real quick, Ricky, for what it's worth, I mean, Corporal Bane is a standout guy. Like, he's not one to do whatever that happened, but, you know, it happened. I just want to let you know he is a stand-up guy.
Of course.
Are these guys trying to get promoted or what?
All right. He can't even promote me.
Yeah, listen, this is what we do. We tell him all this, X, Y, and Z. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah.
And we sue them anyway.
Yeah. And then we're going to fuck them over. Yeah, we're going to sue them. Because, see, listen, AJ, I'm done being nice, okay? Never have I ever listened to OTT's song and did exactly what his exact... Have you heard that song?
No, not really. Just remember one thing. Nah. The only thing I will say is we have to go to court. We're going to try. I know for a fact it's going to end up with some bullshit.
It always does. It always does.
The same, like, oh, but we did say, he just didn't hear it. But it's their
yeah, they lie. They lie on the stand. They lie on the stand.
Yeah.
I've literally watched them lie on the stand. But see, then the thing is we further this, right? Because then as time goes and we get to court and we do this gives me so much more to do with the gang. And on top of that, when they do fuck me over, right, and I can literally crash out in court, I get to literally pull my gun out and just murder everybody in there except for you and the gang. And then I go to jail for like 1,000 months. And then fuck it, you know what I mean?
And we run the cycle back. I'm down.
Exactly.
They
I mean,
always
run
fuck
it all
up. Every
back.
situation is a fuck up where we can sue them. So what we do is we sue them for something they did wrong in the court case, and then we just run it back and just keep doing this cycle where we just gun them down. Well, you guys gun them down in the courthouse, then we sue them, gun them down, sue them, gun them down.
Gun them down. Sue them. Gun them down. Sue them, gun them
Yeah,
down.
fuck
Exactly.
it, bro. Fuck it.
Perfect. But yeah, as long as he doesn't make me sound like a NDA or something where I can't sue a counter sue situation.
The only problem
And,
is, if you say you're guilty, then actually no, you can sue for damages. You don't sue for the charges. You're suing for the emotional distress. They gunned you down for no reason.
Yeah, restitution. Wait, aren't you trying to be a cop?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, this is. I'm really letting you know all my secrets, but I feel like you already know these secrets deep down. So.
But then once I become a cop, I'm a different person. Don't worry, okay? All of that knowledge is gone. I will never use it ever again. But right now, I'm against these pricks. You know, they're making me wait fucking to get hired. So I'm against them. But once I'm a cop, then anything you told me before is done. It's confidential. Don't worry. It stays between us, right?
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Oh shit, they're coming.
Approach?
Of course, of course.
All right. Okay. So we're at the last stop now. So now we have to make some decisions. And what comes next is the last stop branches into two. You got two different options here. Okay? So there's option 1, which is we take this thing to court and we proceed as normal, and you know how that goes. And then option 2 is that we enter a plea and we are able to negotiate, and understanding that I'm taking in everything that's happened here and I would respond accordingly to that fact.
Can
If
you
you're
state
picking up what
option
I'm
1
putting
one
down.
more time just so I make sure I understood what was happening?
Option 1 is what you would expect, basically going to court, not guilty plea, going to court, and then their charges are as they are and your time is as it is. But option 2 is that we then enter a guilty plea, and then we have more options. We are able to understand what happened here and negotiate something accordingly.
Now, does a guilty plea involve 80 bands? And hold on, and as well as a couple legendary PD pistols, and hold on, a heads up on a future police gun run.
Why would that be included?
Oh, I
Are
thought
you
we were
still
talking
on the
about.
CI mind track? Because that's something that's different.
Hey, he's aiming high. He's aiming high to start. He's aiming high to start. You know.
I've never been a CI. Let's calm down, Riker. I've been reborn, like Gandalf was.
Listen,
Okay,
Sergeant, we
so
used to
now
be on the
you're
same
Ricky to
side,
White.
okay? Come on now.
Okay, I think you understand like what happens after we plead not guilty and what happens after we plead guilty. I'm willing to negotiate and be considerate of everything that's happened here and your time and the lawyer's time. So I just wanted you to know that. Do you need more time to
How am I a
discuss it with your
fucking
lawyer
lawyer?
before we
Yeah,
enter
I'll
plea?
take 30 seconds if you don't mind.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be
that's
nice and
fine.
quick. So what I'm thinking is very simple, right? You plead guilty, right? But we sue them for emotional distress. You know, we're not suing for the charges. The charges, they can't get dropped, right? Because you did it. End of the day, the hostage taking in PD and all of that. You're just trying to get money out of them. You're suing them for not like talking to you and shooting you down in bad faith and that. We're not arguing the charges here, right? Or do you want to argue the charges?
All right.
Well, let me ask you this.
Mm.
Can you win like that, or do I have a better chance of pleading not guilty and going with those charges that I'm getting?
If you're not guilty, then
Charged
maybe
for?
the judge might drop some charges as well and feel bad. So overall, it could be better, but you'd get fucked now. But there's
Yeah, 'cause
also a
I'm gonna
chance
show up
nothing
obviously
changes.
injured. I'm gonna be wrapped up in some bandages, you know.
But you know,
I'm gonna
also,
I'm gonna milk it.
But you have to understand that if you milk it, then you can't really get caught doing crime. If you get caught fucking getting in a shootout, running, driving, you know, all of that, then they're gonna be like, this brother got caught 92 times one day before what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, this guy's running around, jumping, shooting, robbing banks. How the fuck he's not injured? they might pull that card if you have to think about all the angles. If you think you can do it without getting caught in any crime for the next until the court case, then yeah, we can do that.
I can do that. I can do that. Listen, I want to do though what you think, AJ, is the best possible outcome for money, because we could sue him for how much?
I don't know
Talking
right,
like what?
exactly. Like maybe 100K, 50K, 100K.
That's it.
Yeah, there's like a limit on how much you can sue for, you know?
Yeah, but not when a person's life is at risk. What if I die? What if I fake my death and you represent me in court and I just disappear for 2 weeks?
That could work if you fake your death. 100%.
Yeah,
You died
I
because
faked
of
my
that.
death. I died because of that. Exactly. I died
But it has
from
to be-
causes that happened after.
Then you have
I'll
to
get
go
an
die in the
autopsy and a
prison.
medical report. I'll have to go die in prison. And from conditions that happened from before.
Because of the bullets
then
that they put in you.
And then they wheel me in a casket inside the courtroom and I'm just
Yeah.
laying there dead, but I'm really alive.
That could work. This could work. Now we're going somewhere.
Do
Definitely.
you really think this could work? Do you really think this
Nope.
could work?
Not one chance. You being dead
Okay.
in the prison and shit. Absolutely
Okay.
not. It's,
Okay.
It's really up to you. Listen, I'm down to go to court, but you're gonna have to get fucked right now. You know, full time, full fine. They're not gonna negotiate or anything.
Well, they already took charges off, I think, right? So they might just go with what
Yeah,
they got.
exactly. So what they have now, they're gonna go
170,
with.
10K. That's fine. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the rest spot, I guess. Give me an Xbox in there, I'll be good.
All right, fuck it. Then we can do that. Then we can try court. Now, court is not guaranteed, but if you want that chance, then we can do it.
What about a bench trial right now?
Then it'll be easier, but we can ask them if they're down. You need a judge as well.
Maybe we can get all charges dropped, considering, no? Do you even want to
Maybe
do
not
that?
all, but they might. I mean, I'm down. Fuck it. It depends how long it takes. It's like, I don't know. We'll see. Let me ask if there's a judge around. Because if you're down, then I'm down. Fuck it. We was just wondering, is there a bench trial available or judges or any of that? Is it possible right now? Or would you need?
As far as I believe, we don't do bench trials anymore. Is that changed?
No, I think we took that away afterwards.
Oh,
Everybody
fuck.
used them as an escape clause.
All right, well, no
Also
bench trial.
no judges on the.
All right, thank you.
All right, then, yeah. We'll just take the...
They had to be done before he was brought into the jail. However, this is a different situation, so I'm not exactly sure. You might want to speak to the DOJ about that.
Okay, yeah, we can talk to them.
There's no bench trial. There's PC hearings. It's a little bit different.
Oh, they come down here?
So that's.
I don't think we have that anymore, though.
Yeah, we don't have PC hearings. I mean, we could put in a thing to the judge and see if someone.
Bobby, bro, come, I'll arrest you, mate.
We could do that, yeah.
Yeah, if you could just talk to a judge, maybe if he's down to hear it out and stuff. Perfect. All right, we'll see. Maybe we'll do a quick one.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay. Well, otherwise, though, I would be willing to take the 170, 10K fine just so I could stick it to them. These guys got to learn.
I mean, I'll be honest, they're not going to learn shit if they win or lose. So it's really, only thing that matters right now is you. If you were trying to teach them a lesson by going to court, it's not going to do shit, to be honest. They might lose, but the government will give you the money. You know what I mean? If you want to win money, if you care about your own time right now, then sue them. But don't do it because you think they're going to learn from it or they're going to do this or that.
No.
'cause,
I just want to stick it to them, and I want to benefit from it.
Oh, we can definitely make it benefit you,
benefit.
100%.
I want to benefit monetarily wise. I have a whole gang to support. Okay.
100%. You got some old guys, some like, yeah, 100%. I got you, man. We can just fucking do it, see what happens. If we don't win, we don't win. At least we can just fucking laugh at them.
Exactly. And then I'll kill him anyways because I lost. So
Yeah, if you don't win, just kill him after.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
kidnap him and shit. You know, do whatever you want. You'll have a reason to kidnap him and shit. So that should be
Exactly.
good.
That's all I need. That's all I need is a reason.
All right, we'll see if the judge comes.
Okay, bye-bye.
I think everything will turn out just fine for us. Fuck these guys. Until I get hired.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you. And your secret's safe with me.
You around earlier today, but lately it seems like the judge.
Or can I really sue and win off emotional distress if I took the deal? You really think you could win that?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm not like a lawyer. You know, I'm just here to fuck around and just piss people off, antagonize, win some shit until I get bored, you know, waiting for PD. So I'm just, I'm not too deep with all of this shit.
Excuse me, I'm gonna
to shove somebody into the wall.
I'm not the type
Okay.
of lawyer to like, you know, write a lot of shit up and stuff. I can
that's
try. I
that's
can
why
try.
This is why I'm asking you, because if we sue him, are you gonna write some shit up and show up in court and be ready?
I'll show up. Don't worry. I'll show up. I'll be ready. I'll write shit up. I don't like. If you ask me if we're gonna actually have a trial and actually win, I have no clue. I'm just gonna fucking go there, troll them, see what happens.
Okay.
There's not really much like logic behind my shit, you know.
How did you pass the bar exactly?
Hey, if I tell you how I passed, bro, these cops would kick me out right now, man. I was telling the guy.
Kind of confidentiality.
I went to the judge. I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm trying to become a PD member."
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
So far, the only response I've had is Sydney Thought, and he's a little bit tipsy and isn't sure his judgment is sound. Unfortunately.
That sounds actually hilarious.
This guy's
That's
getting
the best
drunk
type
on a
of judge
Monday.
right there. That's the best type of judge.
Drunk on a Monday, we take it. Fuck yeah, at this point.
That
I mean,
actually
there might be
sounds
some special
hilarious.
occasion or something.
He's a Cowboys fan. Gotta be. They always are.
All right, is that what y'all want to do? Want to
We
get
could
the
do
drunk
hobo
judge?
court.
Yeah, like a quick. Like, can we do like a? Yeah, we can do that. Are you down, Ricky,
Yeah,
or you
bro,
want to
bro.
actually?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Whatever you guys want to
Alright,
do.
let me
Yeah.
get talk about.
They don't have to
hobo.
actually have some fun with this now to at least get all of us in a better mood.
Yeah, fuck it.
Drunk court, I got Jägermeister.
Who's that girl? Was she like some random girl on the street helping y'all? Wait, never mind. Don't answer it. Don't answer.
But pretty much. Can you hear me?
Wait, did they just say CG court?
Hobo court, or they say CG? I don't know.
Hobo court?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
We're fucking cooked.
Wait, why? What's that? I don't know what that is.
They're hobos. These guys don't know the law. They,
Mr.
They
Keegle was
literally
with
dig through
Pitch Man
dumpsters
for
all day.
41 months.
They're idiots.
No, but I think it's wait, it's a fucking hobo that's gonna do it. It's a real judge, but just in a hobo surrounding, I think. Not the
Oh,
actual
okay.
courtroom.
I'll be the judge.
Wait, so how did you pass the bar again exactly? You walked up to the judge and he said, "Yo, well, let me be."
I went up
hired?"
to him. I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm trying to be a cop. I get bored because they're not hiring me. Can I become
Oh,
a
no,
lawyer?"
the hobos are not around. I think everybody's sleeping.
The hobos?
Yeah. They do court on top of a trash heap underneath the Olympic.
Oh. So is it? So
All
there's no
right.
judge?
No.
We got no judge. We
Put
got
up
no
a bad
hobos.
signal. Got nothing, man. We tried
Okay.
We're trying.
sources.
So I think we are where we are, kind of thing.
What are you guys
So, what do you think?
AJ, what do I think?
You know, you got
Um,
you got two options, and one is a very alluring option. It's a mystery.
There is one that could be very good for us. But my client can't take ifs or buts, so he pleads. He's gonna plead not guilty because we have to take it to court.
Okay. Respectable.
I plead not guilty.
All right, let me give you
All
a
right.
step back, Rick.
Don't forget my axe.
Hey, Ricky,
And-
heard you
and-
got backed up.
and-
Heard you got
and-
backed up.
And my P2000.
Oh yeah, for
I don't know
sure.
what the
I'll
fuck
none
to
of that.
do,
Hey,
bro.
welcome to
I'm so
Ricky
useless
and
as a lawyer.
It's in a lockbox.
I'm
It's
just
in a
here to fucking
lockbox.
troll
I saw
around,
what
bro.
you
How
just
did I end up with this?
I saw
No,
that.
no, it's actually
It's
not
in
a
a
lockbox.
lock-
It's
I
actually-
genuinely have no
it's in
clue
my-
what the
it's in my
fuck to
hand.
do, bro.
No,
Oddly
it's in a
enough,
lockbox.
you actually forgot to put it in the lockbox. You just handed it to
Quick,
me.
send them off.
You
Quick,
can't do
quick,
it now. You
quick,
can't do it now. It's too late.
quick,
It's already in
send
my
them off.
hand.
Quick, send them off.
Ricky, I'm trying to hand you something.
Oh, sorry. I was reading a
Oh,
book.
just get away.
Hey, Ricky.
Oh,
Can you
no,
tell me
Wait,
what
can,
you-
can
this
Kibble
is?
saying something to Ricky? Can Kibble
you
saying
tell me
something
what
to
this
Ricky?
I'm just gonna
Ricky?
troll the fuck out of it, bro. If we lose,
What
we
do
lose.
you say, Kibble?
I was asking if Kibble can say something to Ricky.
Yeah, you can
What's
say something to
this?
me.
Hey, tell your boys to stop fucking with my gate guards, or Kibble might actually have to start doing paperwork.
What
Where's
is
your
that,
gate guard?
Ricky?
Oh, that's from an event.
You
Don't worry
know
about that.
right? You
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's from
You
a-
don't knowing Kibble a
from
freaking
a mosh pit
animal. So
concert.
stop
It's-
fucking with my gate guard.
Bro,
Okay,
I
I'll
have
tell
no
you to stop
idea.
sucking
I have
with
to
your
do a
gate guard.
fucking trial in my life,
No
mate.
fucking. She said fucking with.
Fuck,
Alright,
She
bro.
said sucking. She said stop sucking my
Like,
gate
I,
guard.
have
or
no, I don't
something
know
like
anything about objections
All
or
right, Ricky,
this
I'm gonna
shit.
send you off, okay, dude? It's been fun.
that. Wait,
I
what's my
was
time?
willing
What's
to
my
go
time?
I was gonna go 50%.
Yeah,
but-
we're trying to give you
What?
some protections, but your lawyer's
100
advising you not guilty plea.
50%.
180 months.
Yeah,
and
we
12
need
I
to
can
stand
years.
to-
authorize
hold
that as a
on.
captain. I was trying to put that down.
We're trying
so
to
you could
give you
pick it
guys
up,
an easy
but
way out.
It is what it is.
Good luck with the Bradster later.
Oh God.
Put his chat around too.
This is what you
We
get.
need both.
You could let me go. You could let me go, or you could see
Or
the
maybe
Bradster.
this is what I wanted all along, and I got my
Maybe
wish,
you know
and
what?
that's
It's a
why I
long
was
play to
here.
get the Bradster, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But listen, hey, last chance. Do you want reductions or not before Crow sends you? You guys choose. Yes
Can I
or no?
talk to him real quick? Like really, like
Of
5
course.
seconds.
I got you.
Listen. It's up to you now. You pick. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I may like wear a suit, tie, come talk like I know what I'm doing, but I actually have no fucking clue,
AJ,
bro.
are you fucking my whole? Are you ruining my life?
No, bro. I don't mind. It's up to you. But 50% off on both is crazy. I've never heard that
It's
before.
it's only $6,000.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like I'm saving $6,000. My fine is $12,000. I get 50% off. So okay, so I saved $6,000. Well, I lost out on 80 bands from the bank and my
True,
P2000 and whatever else.
Listen, if you're ready to go to court, but I'm just, I'm just gonna be there
Shoot
fucking
him.
around
I've been
and
wanting
shit.
to kill everybody, so it's perfect.
Then fuck it, bro. We stick to it.
Exactly, we stick
As long
to
as
it.
you know what it was, I'm not no good lawyer. I'm just a lawyer, Just fucking around. But I can get the job
You're
done.
the best lawyer.
All right, let's
You're
do
the
it then.
best lawyer.
Fuck it.
You really want to be a cop? Are you sure? Are you gonna slam me when you get out there?
So
I'm
we
washed
approach.
it.
I've heard rumors of you. They've echoed in the streets. Am I gonna get slammed?
Maybe if this was like 3-4 years ago, but now I'm fucking washed up, so probably not.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna.
I'll make it
approach.
fun
Okay,
for you at
thank
least,
God. Okay, good.
I'm gonna
Thank
approach.
God.
I'm gonna approach.
Thank God. Will you at least not? Will you not shoot me down without saying anything?
I always say everything, so don't worry.
Promise you'll at least talk to me first.
I
I hate you
promise.
so much right now.
Nah, Ricky is KOS, bro. Ricky's KOS now.
Okay.
Um,
Situation. What is Crow doing? What
KOS.
is Crow doing?
Uh,
What do you guys want?
everything is remaining the same. We will be seeing you in court, I guess.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Well,
All
180 months, 12 grand. Good luck, sir. Have a great night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Add me to the thing.
You
Yeah,
are
no,
on
she's
it.
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Wait,
You should
wait.
get-
AJ, give me your number.
Oh yeah, send it. Send it.
There it is.
All right, perfect. Let me send it back. Just let me send my number, please. There we go. You get
AJ, I
that?
really hope that you can put together a decent report.
Listen, brother. Like
feel
I said,
it's gonna have 3 things on it. It's really gonna have my name, his name, and the date.
don't worry.
That's
I'll
all
get
that's gonna
someone
be
to
on
help
this-
me. I'll
that's
try
all
to take
gonna
this
be on
seriously.
there.
All right? I've never done anything, but don't worry. We got it. We got it.
All
I'll
right,
get
all right.
help.
Okay, perfect. ChatGPT
Hey,
is your friend.
100%.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Ricky, knock knock.
Bro, what the fuck
Who's
am I
there?
gonna do in court, chat?
Yeah,
Prison.
nice one. God damn it.
Yeah.
That was actually good.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I'll give it to you.
Well, listen, man. At least you're down here, and there wasn't, a hostage situation to cells.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, we're moving up in the world, right?
Don't worry. So once I become a cop, I hope this, it can be good.
All I'm saying is BCSO's open.
Really?
Nah.
Oh shit. No. Oh, see how it is.
Hey, listen, unified PD anyway, So
Hmm.
happy to have more capable people around. But man, if you couldn't hear me, I feel bad for him because every other cop could hear me.
Yeah.
But these guys, they're loud as shit on the radio. It could very well been that. Anyway.
Fuck it.
All right,
is
buddy,
what it
did
is. Don't
anything get
stress too
taken from
much.
you? Oh, no, did anything get
Oh
taken
yeah,
from
my
you?
gun and my
Who
knife.
let you in? Do you know who let you in?